group of influential scientists who wrote an article for the New England Journal of Medicine, which said, look, Japan, if you're going to do the Olympics, you're doing it wrong. So what aren't they doing? What do they need to be doing?
Well, first of all, thanks, John, for having me. We are right now in this countdown, as you just noted, with less than 2 months to go before the Olympics are about to happen. We have 15,000 athletes and support members from over 200 countries descending upon Japan. First of all, right now, for many of the participants, the vaccines are not available or they're not being used, and particularly for younger individuals under 18 years of age. We have over 100 countries where they're not even approved for children or younger than that, yet we have many athletes in that area. We've got to address the vaccine issue immediately. Second of all, both the World Health Organization and the CDC have just recently come into the world of modern aerobiology and understanding that aerosols play a very important role, those little tiny particles that float in the air. And there's virtually been no planning for how are we going to move people in buses, or putting 3 people to a hotel room, or where do they eat, and what kind of respiratory protection do they have. In fact, they noted each country should bring their own face mask. So I think what we're calling for is really an emergency review of all the recommendations that have been made, how to handle this as safely as possible in light of what's happening right now in Japan itself.
Would you cancel the games if you could?
I'd give them a chance right now. I think that we all want the good news of the Olympics. I think no one at this point wouldn't want to have that torch lit and to see us come back together. But I think that the approach they're taking right now is virtually a dangerous one if they don't change many of the recommendations they have and for how they're going to protect athletes and their support team members. I think this is a real challenge.